Well, hello everybody. Back behind me, I don't know if y'all can see it, but right about there is a yellow jacket nest. It wasn't there last year. I was out here last winter and definitely was not there. So it started this spring, and you can see how fast they have built it uh, in the past few months. So I'm gonna come out here on a regular basis and document how large it gets until this fall when they well, if we have a good freeze, they'll leave the nest and evacuate it. One may come back next year and build onto it, but pretty much here in north central Florida, these yellow jacket nests die if we have a good cold spell. You know, some freezing days, which does happen this way. So anyway, I'm going to do some photographs, do some video of it, and see how they come out. Let's see how it goes. Well, there's that yellow jacket nest I was telling you about, and I'm doing some video now on it. I'm going to get some close-up video in just a few moments, but like I said earlier, that is a new nest. It was definitely not there last winter, and it's growing pretty quick. It's getting larger and larger. Looks even a little bit larger than it was yesterday when I was out here. It's they've kind of bridged the gap from the lower part of it to the mushroom area. You can see where it gets wide near the top. So let's see what I can do to zoom in on that and still keep focus. All right, I have zoomed in on this yellow jacket nest, and you can see the girls just flying around it, building as they go. The actual nest, the cells and stuff are within the nest, and this is just their paper protective cover. Basically, when it rains, all the water will run off, similar to a roof. And inside there are your galleries and everything else. Not galleries, but cells. You know, where they lay the eggs and the larvae feed. And they pupate and they come out as females and start building even more and more on the nest. Let me see if I can zoom away a little bit without disturbing much of anything. Yeah, there we go. There you go. You can see how large it actually is. Take it all the way out. What a beautiful sight. I'll be coming out here, like I said, quite a bit and try to document how it grows. All right, you can see that they're definitely very active. Looks like the main entrance is pretty much just below my center point of where I'm focused, and they are going in and out of there. I'm hoping to get some photographs of these so I can ID them as to which species they are. Here in north central Florida, we have the southern yellow jacket and the easterns, and they could be almost anywhere out here in the area. I've had them at my house. They built a nice little ground nest just where an old azalea used to be, and my son was out there years ago weed eating, and he got hit several times. Dropped a weed eater right on top of the hole, so we had to wait until the weed eater stopped running, which it took about 30 minutes or so for that to happen, but that was pretty cool. And later on the next day in the morning, I went out there and took care of them because we can't have them that close. Speaking of control, this nest out here is so far from civilization that it poses no threat to anybody, and these are very beneficial. They feed on caterpillars and such. They grab them, bring them back, and feed them to their larvae, and it's very beneficial. Even in areas where there's population, if the nest is in a remote area, away from the home, where people do not go, then I would just leave them alone, because they're doing nature's pest control, grabbing caterpillars off of shrubs and gardens and things such as that. So why mess with them? It's only when they get too close for comfort. And I'm talking about maybe right next to the house, in a tree, a lower part of a tree, or in the ground where people frequent. You need to get rid of them because they can be very dangerous, in places like that. But if they're not a threat, just let them be. They're not hurting anybody at that point. Same way with hornets and what do you call them? A paper wasp. My mind just went blank there. Hornets, they build up high, and a lot of times their flight pattern is well above, humans. So in my backyard, I've got a pretty good sized yard, but if I had a hornet's nest in one of the trees in the back, I wouldn't even bother it. Even if the tree was in 20 feet of the house or even close to the house, if it was up high, why mess with it? Just let it be. It's not going to sting. They're not going to sting anybody who doesn't mess with them. They're not interested in stinging us. They use their sting and their venom to capture their prey. So why would they waste it on people? They only do when they get defensive because we're messing with them or we're getting too close. So just keep that in mind. So I think I'll end this now, and hopefully you got some education out of it. And that's all I have to say right now. Until next time. All right, they are southern yellowjackets, just what I thought they would be. Anyway, please do me a big favor and hit the like button and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more coming, and of course there's a lot already in here. So do me a big favor, subscribe, and you can keep up with some of the pest management stuff that I bring on this YouTube channel. So until next time.